Hey everyone, welcome to this video. This is kind of a DIY video for the creation of my ERAS tour outfit. It is officially November 1st, so we are leaving in 11 days, which is crazy. The concert is officially 13 days away. I literally cannot believe that we have bought our tickets back in August of last year, so it's really crazy that this is coming up, and probably when I release this video it's literally going to be a week before the concert. So yeah, so my idea for this dress started with this bodysuit. So this is the bodysuit that I purchased from Cider, and I'll pop up a better picture of that on the screen right now so you can see it. But originally I was going to make like a ruffled layer skirt with each like ruffle being a different color of the album, so like green for debut and all that, you guys know the colors. And then I thought that was going to be too hard to make and expensive, because then I was going to have to get different lengths of fabric for each ruffle. So then I was going to make a black skirt with all of the ruffles and write all of the song names on each of the ruffles. And then, you know, thinking over and over about that, and after actually creating some foam wallpapers that I sell on Etsy, which if you guys want them, I'll link them below. But that was kind of my inspiration to what I created, which is a black skirt with a bunch of song titles on it. And of course I wanted to be sparkly, because that's like the basis of the Taylor Swift, is everything is sparkly. So I bought this sparkly fabric from Etsy, from a creator called Lace Fun, so I'll link that below, as well as the bodysuit and the black skirt, because I got those both from Cider. And then yeah, so the goal was to make a skirt with the songs all over it in all of the different colors, and then make a overskirt for out of the sparkly fabric, and put that on top. So I'll just be going through some clips with you, kind of walking through what I was exactly doing. If you notice that it looks like I'm talking in the video, but then I'm talking over in a voiceover, it's because I had really terrible sound quality because I was outside most of the time, because the sparkles on the skirt fall everywhere. So yeah. So the first thing I did was create the elastic waistband for the overskirt that I was making. So I really kind of just generalized the measurements of it. I just used my own waist for it, by putting it up on obviously where it's going to be. Once I had that measurement, I just kind of marked it with a bobby pin, and then I sewed that all together to make the waistband. So once I got the waistband all situated and sewed, I took the fabric and I pinned it in kind of like half sections around the waistband, and you'll see that in this clip. But basically when I took out the fabric, it was pretty much the same length as the bottom of the skirt, which is good because that means it'll flow the same. So I didn't actually have to cut anything off of the width. I just had to cut the length once I was finished sewing it. Yeah, so basically I was just going around and I was pinning it at 2 points, and then I was pinning it at in between those 2 points, and then in between and in between and in between, until I had like I think 10 or 12 pins. And yeah. So yeah, this is just the final product of all of the pins in the skirt. And as you can see in the sun, it's super freaking sparkly, so I'm very excited for that. So I was just trying it on. And then we're gonna start sewing it. So I had to think a little bit and discuss this with my grandmother-in-law, and basically she mentioned that I need to stretch the elastic in order to make it kind of bunch up at the end. So I stretched it over a chair that I have outside, one of our outdoor chairs. And then I just did a simple stitch because I didn't want to use the sewing machine because I was worried it would rip. So I just sewed along the entire length of the fabric and the elastic, and I made sure that like the little pieces that are kind of sticking up, I folded them over and I sewed them in. So once it's all done, it looks sort of like this. And then for the songs, I printed out every single song that Taylor Swift has, other than like ones that are like the same but like different versions. And then I'm using these acrylic paint markers to write on this skirt. And this honestly was a long process. It took me between 4 and 5 hours to do this because the fabric that is the skirt pulls with the markers. So I had to be really particular about how I was writing it. I had to stretch the fabric quite a bit every time I wrote it. But yeah, I literally just went ahead and I picked different colors for different albums. So I did, you know, green for Debut. I did yellow for, or I did like a sparkly yellow for Fearless. I did purple for Speak Now. We did red for Red, obviously. We did pink for Lover, light blue for 1989, orange for Evermore, gray for Folklore, and a silvery sparkly color for Reputation, and then white for Torture Poets Department, and dark blue for Midnights. And yeah, I just pretty much covered the entire skirt. This is kind of what it turned out like. I didn't, I recorded a bit on the screen, but yeah, so it's entirely covered. The whole thing is covered in songs, which I think looks really good. And I guess I'll just show you guys what the final product was. And so this is the final outfit here. Got the bodysuit on, got the sparkly skirt over top, and then the skirt underneath. The concert's officially 1 week away from today, which is absolutely crazy. So it's great that I got this skirt done, and I will hopefully be vlogging as much as I can of the whole trip to Toronto and the concert. So keep your eye out for that, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!